I started masturbating and watching pornography. That really set a very low tone for me because I felt like I was in a very dark place, in a pit that I could not come from.
I speak unto every area of your life subject to the powers of darkness. Be released! Be released! Be released right now!
Then as I finished praying, I felt a very heavy weight being lifted off my shoulder. My name is Baboongile. I'm connected from Zimbabwe. Sometime in 2022, that was when I finished writing my A-level exams. That was supposed to be my first year in college. I met a few friends. Those were my roommates. One of them asked for my flash drive, and I gave it to them. Then they took movies, and they left them in my flash drive. Then I also used the same flash drive. Then I came across the movies, and I also watched. And those movies were those apocalyptic movies, witches movies. And then that's when I started having nightmares. I started having bad dreams. I did not like to sleep. I hated sleep so that I could escape those nightmares. Then depression came along. I felt depressed, scared, and lonely. I just felt like even if I sit with people, I still felt alone. From that, there came stagnation in my life. Nothing was moving. I was supposed to write my ACCA exams, but then I could not register. I had difficulties in registering. They would tell me your funds are insufficient, and when the funds are okay, they would tell me your documentation is not enough. When I fixed the documentation, I would lose connection whenever I was trying to register. So yeah, I faced that stagnation and setback because all my classmates went forward, but I could not join them because of that. I held grudges. I was having grudges against people. Then I started masturbating and watching pornography. That really set a very low tone for me because I felt like I was in a very dark place, in a pit that I could not come from. I was having back pains all along, very serious back pains on the lower part of my back, and migraines that I grew up with. I had migraines from a very young age to the point that I would take so many medications just to get by the day and lower the pain. One day, as I was on the internet, I came across the WhatsApp TV. I managed to send a prayer request, but then I would send my prayer request, and every time I would be sent away during the time of the service, or I would actually forget to join the interactive prayer service. Then sometime in February 2023 was the first time I managed to join. I came with my documentation, my documents, my certificates, my academic certificates for the prayer. And when Brother Chris was praying for us, I held mine up high so that the Lord would locate me and my documents. So I was prayed for. During the prayer, I lost internet. I had to just go back, and because I could not reconnect to the service. By that time, I did not know that the Lord had heard my prayers. A few days later, I started having dreams, and in those dreams, I would be vomiting. I would vomit for about 3-4 days. I was vomiting in my dreams up until one day, as I was sleeping, I started vomiting again. Then a group of people came, and they were like, this room is very dirty. We need to clean it. Then they started cleaning. They cleaned everything, every pipe, every tape in my sleep, but they were cleaning me, inside of me. Then that was when around midnight, I woke up. I felt a pressure waking me up from the dream. Then I woke up and I was told to start praying. Then I started praying. I prayed and prayed and prayed. Then as I finished praying, I felt a very heavy weight being lifted off my shoulder. And I was very glad because in that moment, I knew that the Lord had answered me. I woke up and left my room and went to the living room. There I called my mom to tell her what had happened, and we started praying again because I was very excited, and I told her, this is our time. The Lord has answered my family. This is our breakthrough. And then we prayed. So that was how I got my deliverance. From that moment onwards, my prayer life improved a great deal. So I left out a part where one time I had a very bad fight with my parents. They were not understanding me, and they also thought I wasn't understanding them. So I was just not very happy, and I took some measures that resulted in me sleeping for a full day. The day I slept, then the other day I did not wake up at all. And then the third day was when my parents woke me up. It was a very scary experience for me because I knew something bad had happened. I'm now happy because it's a thing of the past. And I thank the Lord for what He has done for me.
How is your relationship with your parents now?
We are very great friends. I will thank the Lord for that. In the past, we would not even sit in the same room because we'd be fighting, but it's not the case anymore. We laughed, we sit together, we laugh, we talk. Everything is just so amazing.
The other issues that you talked about, coping with the issues of watching pornography, masturbation, watching contents that are ungodly. Are you still participating in those actions and activities?
No, I do not even have an appetite for those things. I do not even one bit.
You also mentioned the issue of stagnation in your life. So you were trying to do an examination, the ACCA. Could you tell us what ACCA means, and obviously, how is that going now?
So I'm studying towards being a chartered accountant, and an ACCA is an international examination board an association of certified chartered accountants. And after the prayer, I did manage to register with the board. I managed to take 2 of the exams, and currently I'm working on the 3rd exam. That is what I'm going to be taking sometime next week. And it's the university, everything is going great. And I thank the Lord for that, because in the past, it would have taken me a hassle for me to be where I am right now. So I thank the Lord. In the past, I could not sit for a long time. I could not sleep for a long time or even stand for a long time. I had to do everything in little times. That I stand for a little bit, I sit for a little bit, and I sleep. And whenever I'm sleeping, I need to put a pillow on my lower back. Or as I'm sitting right now, I need to have a pillow for comfort on my back. But right now, I can sit up straight, I can sleep, I can walk, I can run. And for the headaches, I do not even take any medication. In the past, I would be taking medication in the afternoon, in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. Right now, I do not live on any medication, no painkillers, no anything for the pain, and I do not even have the pain. So in the past, I could not stand like this. This part of my back would be very painful. Right now, I can stand, I can touch my toes, I can do whatever I want, and I'm very free. My advice to the people that are watching right now is that no situation is too big or too small for our God. Just put your heart to it, and He will see you. And also, we must protect our hearts. And the doors are to our hearts, our eyes and our ears. If we know what to watch and know what to listen, our heart is protected and is always with the Lord.